force is strong here. How's everyone doing today? It is moving day on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Want to welcome everybody. Day 2 of the 2026 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. This is the FXR Bassmaster Elite at Lake Guntersville. And we're ready to start this weigh-in. Who's excited to have the Elite Series back here on Lake Guntersville? Well, a major reason we are here, the fine folks from FXR. Make sure to swing by. Thank them for bringing the Elite Series here. We're so happy to have us here, and they make great cold weather gear, and they picked a great week to sponsor an event, obviously, because our anglers have needed a lot of that. A lot of cool things happening here this week. Obviously, Expo just getting set up. You see Mountain Dew is in the house, and they'll be set up all weekend long. You see QR codes around here on these stand-ups. Scan those QR codes for a really unique experience. If you want to go for the Mountain Dew behind-the-scenes experience, VIP experience, they're going to take selected people out on their Mountain Dew boat, and you can actually watch the anglers compete on the water. So a pretty unique experience, a VIP experience. All you got to do is scan the QR code on the Mountain Dew signs that you see around the venue. We have 101 anglers that will be battling it out, and the goal is to get inside the top 50 to keep their tournament alive here. Top 50 will move on to semifinal. Semifinal Saturday. Top 10 will fish on Championship Sunday, and then we will crown a champion Sunday afternoon right here, and you guys will go crazy. You'll tell all your friends. We'll have a giant crowd here, and then after that you can go watch that football game that I'm sure nobody cares about, right? Joined on stage by LT, Lisa Talmadge, our tournament director. Let's hear it for her, ladies and gentlemen. Does a great job here. You guys have a tough job because Thursday and Friday, obviously, some sorry suckers have to work and they can't be here. But we need you to make lots and lots of noise for our anglers. See many great friends, some old friends, some new friends here today. Are you guys ready to start the weigh-in? We're on Lake Guntersville. People are watching all around the world. You got to do better than that. Are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh. Our very first angler from Cooperstown, New York, Kyle Patrick. Kyle had a tougher day yesterday, 8 pounds, 10 ounces, but looks like a little bit better day here today. 5 fish today, 17 pounds, 7 ounces, a much better day with 26 pounds and an ounce. He is leading this tournament. That's the best thing about weighing in first. I mean, you get to take the lead. You just have to convince another 100 people not to cross the stage. What do you think the chances of you doing that is?
0.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but hey, look, I had fun today. Did not have fun yesterday, so having fun today was a little bit. Caught them all, just winding down a grass edge. Fun way to catch them. But man, salvaging some. Like I moved up maybe 5-6 places today, and that may, I'll still be in like 84th, but that's a big deal at the end of the year, so I'm proud of it.
Great to have you here. Great rally. We love having you back on the Elite Series. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Had a big day yesterday, 23-6 yesterday from Pickering, Ontario, Canada. Evan Kung needs 212 to take the lead here today. Pretty sure he's got that. 5 fish for Evan Kung. 15 pounds, 11, 39 pounds, and an ounce. Evan Kung moves into the lead. And the best news is he most likely going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. 1 event down and 1 cut made. So a little tougher day today, but looks like you're going to be. That's always the goal.
Yeah, I'm excited to go tomorrow. It was a lot tougher on me today. I think all my fish moved, so I'm going to have to go out tomorrow and try and find them. Hopefully catch 23 pounds again tomorrow and try and get back in the top 10 for Sunday.
Would love to have you here. Go get gassed up. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out the 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion from Petal, Mississippi, Game Face Cliff Pace. Cliff Pace had 16-10 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 18 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into second place with 35 pounds and 9 ounces. 35 pounds at 9 ounces, sitting in second place, and that should be good enough to get you out there tomorrow.
I mean, the good Lord looked after me today. I went to my best deal where I caught all my fish yesterday, and it doesn't look like it on paper, but it's actually kind of hard to get a bite. I mean, the water's like 39, 40 degrees, and it's not as easy as it looks when you come watch weigh-in. But and fished for 2 hours and never got a bite, so I basically just started over. All caught 18 pounds, so maybe tomorrow I'll just go a different direction if I get to go.
Keep it rolling. Sounds like a plan to me. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Alabama, one of your very own. He's a classic qualifier. Let me hear it for David Gaston. £7, 7 ounces yesterday. He holds the Alabama state record for bluefin tuna, 831 pounds. Today, 16 pounds at 10 ounces with 24 pounds in an ounce. Be a little short of the projected cut, but next week right here in Alabama, so you don't have to leave your home state.
No, it's going to be nice. I mean, I'll be 30 minutes from the lake every day. You get to sleep in my own bed. I mean, I'm pretty excited about it. So I like the cold weather. It's just we don't get this kind of cold, to be honest with you, Dave. I don't know if you know that or not, but it's really cold. Yeah. Today's not, but the past week it's been bad.
When the water temperature is in the 30s, that's very cold.
Extremely cold, and it's hard to get a fish to bite when it's that cold. For me, it is. These guys caught them, but, you know, I guess I'm subpar.
You're not. Martin next week, our next event, a 4-time classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. Had 19-1 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Let's get Mullins in the first cut of the season. 13 pounds, 8 ounces with 32 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into third place currently. $32.9 sitting in third right now, and boy, I'm going to have to hope it's enough.
I've never missed a cut on Guntersville ever, and I think today's going to be finally the day I missed the cut because, man, I don't know if it's a high pressure or whatever got to him today. I got a lot of bites, and when I got a bite, it was a small one, and I don't know why, but we'll go back here and bite our nails for the next hour or two and see what happens.
Try fire through it quickly for you. He's an Elite Series rookie, but keep your eyes on this young pro. He won the Opens AOY last year, Pake South. 18 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds and an ounce gives him 30 pounds, 13 ounces. And boy, it looks like day number 2 has been a little tougher on our anglers. So far, seems like second day's a little tougher on the entire field.
Yeah, it was way tougher than I expected. I expected it to be better today with it being a little warmer, and I thought I kind of had some stuff figured out at the end of yesterday, and obviously I did not. It was pretty tough on me.
Tough one. We'll see how it all shakes out, but great to have you on the Elite Series. A 9-time Classic qualifier from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Keith Combs, the 3-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time TTBC champion, had 18-9 yesterday, looking for 20 pounds, 9 ounces to take the lead. 19 pounds, 5 ounces with 37 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into second place, just 1 pound, 4 ounces short of the overall lead. Well, that should be plenty to get back out there tomorrow. 37-14, and I would assume that's enough to get back out there tomorrow.
Well, heck yeah, that's enough to get back out there. I'm proud to have it, man. It was a grind this morning, and I was just wondering, man, what is happening to me? I can't catch them no more. But this evening I got in a good little area, and it was fun again, you know. But I'll tell you what, Guntersville's a magical place. You don't want to miss any days because they come and go so fast. And somebody that you probably just kind of is just skirting in right now is going to pull up to something that's really hasn't been that good in practice like I did and catch 19 pounds or maybe 30 pounds. So tomorrow we're going to catch them.
Looking forward to watching it go down. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Now time for a calm, cool cap from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. What's the projected cut? You know? 34 to 35. Thank you.
You don't have to introduce me. It's okay.
I did introduce you. Why, you think I didn't? I can walk and talk. I'm very good at it. 10 pounds, 8 ounces today gives him 26 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 6th place currently. I was doing double duty. I was still talking. I mean, the microphone works over there. I introduced you, but unfortunately, the fish let you down a little today.
You seen there wasn't anything in the bag. That's the reason you just said, that's what it is. Now, I really like this place, and I just never got comfortable this week, and I don't know. Just one of them things, and I've done well here in the past. I've done really well, and, even kind of this time of the year, and I just never got into it. I was around guys that caught them, and I just didn't. It was luck of the draw, but one thing about it, we get to go again here in a few days, and I'm looking forward to going to some place I've never been, so I don't fish history like I did this week. So looking forward to it, but appreciate everybody showing out even on these cold nights.
Should be a fun one. We look forward to seeing you at the next event. Alabama, let's get loud for one of your very own, a two-time Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama, Wes Logan. Had 20 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Watch the scales, looking for 18.10 to take the lead. 20 pounds, 9 ounces with 41 pounds and an ounce. The little ball of hate, Wes Logan, is leading the FXR Bassmaster Elite on Lake Guntersville. 41-1 and 2 days in a row, very consistent, separated by an ounce. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good when they're 20 and a half. I don't know, man. I wish every day I went out there and fished it was like today. It was such a blessing. I mean, it wasn't a crazy Guntersville bag, but everything went right. I got some bites and was able to put them in the boat, and they were the good, the right size. But I don't know if these guys know it or not, but this wind's fixing to mess a lot of stuff up. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit interesting. I may have to move around a little bit. I hope not. I hope it lays down tonight, but if it doesn't, everything's going to get ripped up. And if you fish Guntersville, you know what that eelgrass will do. So I don't know. We're going to get to go tomorrow, and we'll see what happens.
Good news is you're going to get a shot, so we look forward to watching it go down. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. And Jay Willie had 19 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 11 ounces gives you a 35.7, and that's right around where the cut should settle. So got to be feeling okay about that.
Yeah, it was a lot different today. The wind changed directions, and the fish just didn't bite real good today, which is surprising. It's warming up, but that might be lights out tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get to go tomorrow. I'd like to say thanks to all my sponsors, my family. Without those guys, we wouldn't be here.
That's the truth. Yep, thank you. That was awesome. Next up, we have from California, 2-time Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for Bryant Smith. You shake my hand. He left me hanging, so I thank you. I appreciate that. 24 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that today. 13 pounds, 12 ounces with 38 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into third place currently. 2025 U.S. Open champion and co-holder of the all-time 5 biggest smallmouth bass weight in the Elite Series. And, a little tougher today. What changed?
I don't know. If I knew, I might have been able to figure them out, but I didn't think they would move that much, but I guess they did. I could see them on 2D and on side imaging. I just couldn't get them to bite today, but at least there'll be a little more space between my name and Brian Schmidt's name for you.
Wow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alabama, another one of your very own, back on the Bassmaster Elite Series, 7-time Classic qualifier from Prattville, Alabama, Big Daddy Russ Lane. Had 20 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, too short of his limit here today. 3 fish for 6 pounds, 10 ounces gives you a 27.3, and I'm going to call an end to this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, that ain't going to cut it this week. Gosh, I took a big chance fishing way down south in the gin clear water, and when you do that and you got these fronts coming through, there's a chance that they can just swim off on you, and they definitely did. But I looked for them half the day, couldn't find them, and tried to make an adjustment up here, and just couldn't put it together.
Well, tough break, but you don't have to leave your home state of Alabama. We've got another one next week.
That's right. Get to sleep in my own bed next week and fish one of my favorite tournament lakes ever at Lake Martin. So looking forward to that one. It's going to be fun.
It'll be great. Always great to have you here. Happy to have you back on the Elite Series. Had a big day yesterday. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland, Brian Schmidt. Had 24 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 16-13 to take the lead. 16 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves back into second place, just 8 ounces short of the overall lead with 40 pounds, 10 ounces. So he's definitely going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. If a lake has grass, he catches bass, and you're doing that here this week, but obviously a little tougher today.
It was a lot tougher. Very surprised. I got a little more weight than I thought. I don't know if you guys watched it on live. You know, we're spinning out a little bit. Not much. Changed tactics quite a bit in the same areas, and it didn't produce the quality. I switched back to the technique that produced the quality kind of late after I got my limit, after I calmed down, and you know, had my opportunity at 2 real nice ones and upgraded quite a bit. So we're going to go right back there tomorrow. We're going to dig in and throw the big bait or the big fish bait all day and see what we can do.
Looking forward to watching it go down on Bass Live. He's a 14-time Classic qualifier, an 8-time Bassmaster winner from Rathdrum, Idaho. The prodigy, Brandon Polinick. Had 18-14 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 34 pounds, 2 ounces. He's going to be close right there. We'll have to see how the cut shakes out. But digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag, let's hear it for Brandon Polinick. Going to be right there, 34-2. That's kind of right at the edge of the projected cut.
Yeah, I'm afraid I might be on the wrong side of the cut, but I just never got that big bite today. Yesterday, I was super fortunate to get a couple really good bites, and that was really the difference maker for me. I would love to get back out there. I'm catching a ton of fish, doing different things, and so it's been really fun. I just need to figure out how to get those big ones.
Well, hopefully you get an opportunity tomorrow. We'll find out. He is a 9-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas. The Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Chris Zaldane had 14-10 yesterday. 4 fish here today. 10 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 24-14, and unfortunately going to be outside of the cut on this one, but you don't have to leave Alabama. You can get a little redemption at Martin next week.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing about these back-to-back tournaments. You could totally forget about what you did week 1 and rebound on week 2, and I got locked into a swim bait pattern, and it was awesome in practice. 4, 5, 6 pounders. It was awesome, but we were fishing in less than 2 feet of water, and with the weather, I mean, it just kind of messed it up. Tried some different stuff today, but it just didn't work out. Just want to say thank you for everyone watching that live stream on Bassmaster.com, and especially Trait, my wife, for running the live stream. So thank you. We'll catch them next week.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Blue Ash, Ohio, Alex Redwine. Had 16-12 after 1 day of competition. 5 to add to that here today. 15-2 gives him 31-14. Puts you in 10th place currently. And a lot of places that'd get you in the cut, but unfortunately Guntersville is not one of those places.
Yeah, just didn't run into any big fish this week. That's what it takes here. Every time I'd think that I want to leave an area, I'd get a 2.5 pound fish, and I'd be like, man, there's got to be big ones here, but that just wasn't the case. Threw a rattle trap a lot, obviously, and then I was also throwing a KVD 1.0. Caught a bunch of fish, a lot of fun, just didn't run into the big ones. Just want to say hi to everyone back home, and thank you guys for showing out this week.
Always great to have you here. Safe travels down the road. A 6-time Classic qualifier and a former Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 18-12 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today, and it looks like 5 good ones. Needs 22 pounds, 6 ounces to take the lead. 22 pounds, 14 ounces with 41 pounds, 10 ounces. Stetson Blaylock is now leading the FXR Bassmaster Elite at Lake Guntersville. 41-10. He doesn't have to sweat it. He knows he's going to work tomorrow on semifinal Saturday. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Definitely going to take it over for the day. Needs to be 8-1 for the tournament. 7 pounds, 10 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. So you are leading that. You're leading the tournament. Get out of here real quick before anyone messes with that.
No, this is what we do it for. You know, practice was tough for me, and that's what's happened a lot in my career is tough practices turn into good tournaments.
But today was a pretty special day. You know, anytime you can catch one almost 8 pounds, you know it's going to be a good day. And had quite a few bites, so hopefully tomorrow it'll kind of stay the same. I know the weather changes, you know, and can change things, but I found these fish kind of by themselves, so hopefully I can go back and get another big bag tomorrow.
Love to see it happen. Great start to the season. Alabama, I know you're going to get loud for one of your very own, the 2019 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 17 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 31.15. He moves into 11th place currently. $31.15, and unfortunately might have got you here. Day number 2 a little tougher on you, and unfortunately might get an early trip to Martin.
Yeah, I was probably going to get an early trip. Matter of fact, I'm pretty 99% sure I will. But, yeah, it was tough. It wasn't tougher than yesterday. I caught my 5th one yesterday at 3 o'clock, so actually it was a little bit better as far as number of bites today. But yesterday I had a 5-pounder in a bag, and you're at Guntersville, you better have at least one of those. So, man, it's going to be exciting to see who wins this thing, and it's going to be interesting, too. There's a lot of big fish in here, and it's just super hard for me to get them to bite. I couldn't figure it out. Man, I grind and caught like 7 or 8 keepers today, but it was fun. We'll be looking forward to Martin. I'll get geared up and be ready for that one, though. We'll see how it goes.
We'll get a little redemption down the road. We'll see you there. A 7-time Classic qualifier, former Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. Had 17 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 18 pounds, 10 ounces, so a little bit better day today. And that's a good thing, because with 36 pounds, 7 ounces, it looks like Drew Cook has unofficially made his first cut of the 2026 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series right here at the FXR Bassmaster Elite on Guntersville. 36.7 should put you on the right side of the cut, and that's always where you guys want to be.
Yeah, it should do it. But man, I mean, the weight was better today. But God, it was such a tough day. Like a lot tougher than yesterday. Didn't really get on them this morning like I did yesterday. But I mean, we kept our head down, and the last probably hour we made I think 3 calls to be very, very upset tomorrow to making the cut. So it's just got to grind. I know they're probably biting out there now, so I figure the last couple flights we'll catch them better, but hopefully we'll stay in the cut and we'll get after it tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. takeoff time. Another Alabama angler. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier from Auburn, Alabama, Logan Parks. Had 17 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 2 ounces with 31.7. He moves into 14th place currently. Going to earn some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. But unfortunately, this one, it seems like just points that you're going to earn here. Not going to make it into semifinal Saturday, but get a little redemption down the road at Martin.
Yeah, it was a tough day on me today, and points was what this day was all about. I had 3 fish for 7 pounds until my last stop. Last 15 minutes, I caught my last 2 keepers and lost my biggest fish of the day, but without them 2, we'd have been way down the bottom, so points are going to come in handy at the end of the season when we're looking at that Bassmaster Classic cut. The good news is I got FXR as a sponsor of mine, so I've been warm all week long in my insulated bibs. They're the title sponsor of this event. You know, they support bass fishing, so support FXR, and we'll be hanging out over there tomorrow probably, so come say hey.
All right. Look forward to seeing you at Martin. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Knoxville, Tennessee, Robert G. Robert G. had 13 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today. 14 pounds and an ounce, so a little bit better day today by a pound better. Gives him 27 pounds and 2 ounces. $27.2 and sitting in 17th place right now, so fortunately going to get a weekend off, but you got a lot of events ahead to right the ship.
Oh yeah, this week it just wasn't my week. I'm not known for chunking a trap in cold water, so it's not my strong suit. But all in all, I learned some stuff, and I know what I need to work on. This is a big hole in my game, cold water. Covering a lot of water up shallow, not my speed, but I'm going to have to work on it for the next time we come back here. But I'm looking forward to Lake Martin. That's more in my wheelhouse. And if y'all don't know, I've got some hats and shirts on oldboy.com with the Ewok logo. So if y'all want to get one, go check them out. They're live right now, and they're selling out fast, so get one before you can.
Get them while you can. Look forward to seeing you next week. From Guntersville, Alabama, the 2014 Classic Champion. Let me hear it for Randy Howell. 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday.
Threw it back.
One fish here today. 2 pounds an ounce gives him 13 pounds, 4 ounces. And I'm not going to say what place that puts you in, Randy, but you don't have far to go to get a break.
Yeah, that's right. I'll definitely be here on Bassmaster Live tomorrow, talking about how I can't catch a bass on this lake right now. And I can tell you a lot of areas not to go. I'm going to take my Lowrances and wipe all the waypoints off tonight, I think. And but like I said yesterday, I've never had 2 bad days in a row on this lake. And yesterday I didn't catch but 4. And today I ran a bunch of new water everywhere, and I never had any bites. If I had to go catch a bass to save my life right now, I don't think I could do it. So that's how my confidence is at the moment. But I've never said I'm ready to go to Lake Martin, but I'm ready to go to Lake Martin and turn that Lowrance active target on and catch a few spotted bass just to say I caught one, because it's been that tough today. So I don't know. I'm just thankful. I love this lake. It got me this time. I've never had much experience with cold water. Obviously, I need to learn how to fish better in cold water. My son Laker and Oakley and Tess and my wife Robin, thank all them for coming out. Laker Guide's here, and I'm sure he's going to be able to tell me all kinds of ways I should have, would have, could have done it now that it's over with, so I can't wait to hear it. So, but thank y'all for coming out, and the guys that called them here deserve a good check, so God bless.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you tomorrow for Bass Live. Another Alabama angler, the 2024 Bassmaster Classic Champion. It is Hamner time. Justin Hamner had 15 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 9 pounds, 10 ounces gives you 24.14. And this one, it's not just you, but a lot of the Alabama guys are kind of struggling here. Why do you think that is?
We got to run in way too much history. I mean, we knew the area. I think all of us knew the area that it's going down, and we just tried to come across that mother lode. I know I did. I stayed trying to do the offshore deal and just never ran into them. I just sucked it up. So
appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, that's one thing I can do this week.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you at Martin. I need you to get really loud. It's his final season of competition, a classic champion, an angler of the year, a 20-time classic qualifier. Go Ike for Mike Iconelli. 12 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today for Ike. 8-11 gives you 21.9. And Ike, man, this Guntersville has not been easy this time, not just for you, but for a lot of the field.
It's tricky, it gets a lot of pressure. The fish are moving. That big cold front, I really think, kind of shifted fish around. And if you weren't on a school of fish, you weren't catching fish. That's basically the story. But it's not the way you want to start the season. But the good news is back-to-back tournaments, Lake Martin next week. Come on, let's go.
I'm looking forward to watching it go down. Let's bring out a former Classic champion, and he got it done right here. He's a back-to-back Classic champion from North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Hank Cherry had 16 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Let's get him inside the cut. I think we're going to do that. 5 fish here today. 22 pounds, 11 ounces with 38 pounds, 14 ounces. Hank Cherry is fishing on Semifinal Saturday. Moves all the way up to 5th place currently. $38 pounds, 14 ounces, sitting in 5th place, and man, that's got to feel good.
It feels real good. I knew they were there. I just couldn't fish for them yesterday, and today It started great, ended great. Just can't help it. Just blessed to be out here fishing. Happy to be healthy. I want to say thank you to all the veterans in the crowd and all around watching. Thank you for your service. What you do is unreplaceable. And I love this place. I'll tell you a real quick story. The first trip I ever made here, it's like 217 boat tournament. I finished dead last. Bad. I think I was skipping a wacky worm in the middle of June under some marina while they were jacking 7-8 pounders. So this has been a place that I've learned to fish. I think if we just get along now, it's not mean to me anymore. I'm just looking forward to going back out there tomorrow and just let it lay out.
Looking forward to watching it go down. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. A 3-time Classic qualifier from Maine, the main event, Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams had 18-13 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 13 ounces with 35.10. Going to be pretty close to that projected cut. Hopefully we have him here with us on semifinal Saturday. Remember, only the top 50 fish on semifinal Saturday, top 10 on championship Sunday. Sitting in 9th place right now. I think that's enough to go tomorrow. How are you thinking?
I think I survived all day on the water. I'm like, I need 17. I was panicking. One thing about these no forward-facing tournaments, I burn a lot of gas. That's because I don't know where I'm going. I just go zoom, 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 zoom. Like, you see me running all over the lake, and somehow I put together another good bag. So hopefully I can do it again tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of the local gas stations, thank you very much for that. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 6-time Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Had 17 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 3 fish here today. 10 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 27.10. Going to call an end to this event for you, Mark. But, man, great to have you back on the Elite Series. And Martin coming up next. Best way to get over a tough one is go hammer him in the next one.
Well, that is true, Dave. It is great to be back, and I tell you what, I can't believe you're just telling me I have to go home now.
Well, you don't have to go. You just can't fish.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. No, Guntersville's always been really good to me. Today, it just my area kind of got dinged up and mudded up, and they just said, Dave, I'm not going to bite. And caught 3 real quick on a bait that I helped design, a Strike King hardliner, the little 35 model. That one gets right over the top of the grass, folks, and you can wind it right over the top of the grass. It's the perfect size bait and perfect depth for Guntersville, so I suggest that one to everybody out there.
All right. Well, always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you next week. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 18 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. Another limited fish here today. 5 fish here today for Brandon Cobb. 17 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 35 pounds, 14 ounces, and that should be enough to get him fishing on semifinal Saturday here. Stop 1 of the 2026 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. 35 pounds, 14 ounces, and looks like you've done enough to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, mathematically it should be, but you never know with these guys. Everybody in the end might have 25 pounds, but it was fun. I took my little bait I figured out yesterday and caught them good today, but when the wind got to blowing, I don't think I caught a bass in the last 3 hours. So I don't know what I did wrong this afternoon, but it was bad. So hopefully tomorrow, if I do make it, maybe we'll have a little less wind. I can keep them biting all day.
I'd love to see it happen for you. We'll fire through this way and quick and get you an answer. Let's bring out a 12-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Bill Lowen. Had 10 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 1 fish here today. 2 pounds, 10 ounces, going to finish with 12.13. Now, he's going to hold it up. He worked hard for that fish, ladies and gentlemen. Digging deep in the Crush City weighing bag. Let me hear it for Bill Lowen. So, unfortunately, going to call an end to this one, but that'd be a good one next week.
Yeah, it would be. You know, probably with the ones I caught yesterday, I'd make a cut over there. So, I got to tell you, Dave, this is without a doubt the most humbling sport there is. You know, last year to start the year off with a win, and looks like I'm probably going to start this year off in last place. It's very humbling, you know, but before I get off the stage, I want to share something that Denny Brower told me years ago. He said, Bill, you got to have a short memory in tournament bass fishing. He says, because you're going to have a lot more bad days than you are good. So for all you kids out there, high school, college kids that are thinking about trying to do this for a profession, just remember that. You're going to have a lot of bad days, and you need a short memory, because when it's over, it's over. And if you harp on it and beat yourself up about it, it's just going to get worse. So when it's over, you got to let it go. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the camper. We're going to regroup. We're going to get ready for the next one. And hopefully we'll catch them over there.
Yesterday you kind of said after a tough day you might shave the beard off, because is the beard gone for sure now?
I don't know. We might give it one more try. You know?
Evidently your wife likes the beard.
Well, you know, for years and years she made me shave it off because she said, I hate it. And then it finally got this long, because it's as long as it's ever been. And now I guess she likes it. So I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking about last night just shaving half of it off and seeing what happened. But I'm not sure, Dave. We'll keep it a secret and we'll let you know.
I'll find out next week. Safe travels. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let's welcome him right from Kentucky. Let me hear it for Matt Messer. 11 rookies debuting this week, and he's one of them you're going to want to keep an eye on. Former Classic qualifier via the Opens, 19.8 yesterday, big day today. 18 pounds at 10 ounces with 38 pounds, 2 ounces. You're going to be able to watch him all weekend long, because he's officially made his first cut on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let me hear it for Matt Messer. $38 pounds, 2 ounces, and looks like you made your first cut on the Elite Series, so congratulations on that.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Today was a brutal day. All my areas that I caught them in yesterday I went into, and it was a ghost town, so had to run all new water, but definitely excited to get back out there tomorrow and try to go swing for them.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Great to have you here. He's last year's Bass Nation National Champion from Oklahoma. Let me hear it for Blake Capps. Had 20 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him inside his first cut of the season. 19 pounds even, not a problem, all the way to 4th place with 39 pounds and 9 ounces for Blake Capps. $39 pounds and 9 ounces, and when so many anglers are struggling for consistency, seems like you found it.
We'll see tomorrow. It was a lot of fun today. Caught a lot of fish. I understand why so many fishermen moved to Lake Guntersville. It's plumb full of them. These conditions, they're still biting. It's crazy. Tomorrow we got some wind coming in, so I think there's gonna be some big bags tomorrow.
Love to see you here all the way through Sunday. One cut down, another one to make. Let's bring in a 10-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 21 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds and 9 ounces with 36.15. A little tougher today, but it should be enough to get back out there in semifinal Saturday. The first stop of the 2026 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. 36.15 and sitting in 10th place right now. So the good news is, even though it was tougher, that should be enough to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I'll tell you, I was kind of sweating it. It got off to a slow start this morning. I finally made a few calls later on in the day, but just a tougher day. I swear this time of year when you're fishing these big flats and you're just chunking and winding, everybody's doing a lot of the same thing, and there's just a little bit of luck involved in this one. I just didn't catch those big ones today, but maybe we'll get 30 pounds tomorrow and jump back up there.
Love to see that happen for you. Great to have you inside the cut. Alabama, one of your very own. He is a 2-time Classic qualifier, former Forest Wood Cup champion, and Open winner. From Alabama, let me hear it for Justin Atkins. Had 20 pounds and 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 20 pounds, 10 ounces with 41 pounds even. He rockets all the way to 3rd place currently. Consistency pays here on a very unstable week here on legendary Lake Guntersville. 41 pounds even. You don't got to sweat or pace backstage. You know you're going fishing tomorrow, and you've been consistent. And a lot of the Alabama guys that you would have picked coming in this, I mean, it has not been an easy week in Guntersville.
No, it hadn't. Just we've had a lot of weather change and a lot of swing, and just I really fished my gut this week, and kind of moved to where I felt like the fish should be moving to, and it's paid off. Lost a couple this morning, and kind of started struggling a little bit, and I just had to have a talk with the Lord, and that wind started blowing, and I had a place out there where I thought some ought to be setting up, and I pulled up and caught 2 big ones before I came in. So I'm just really, like I said, just fishing feel this week. What feels right, I pull up and start fishing. I've just got a lot of experience out here, and so far it's paid off. I would love to go 2 more days.
I would love to see that happen for you. 1 cut down, 1 more to go. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, a former pro guide, Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. Had 16-10 yesterday, and he's better than that today to get inside the cut. Sure hope he's got it. 5 fish at 19 pounds and an ounce might just be enough. Gives him 35 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 14th place. Don't pack your stuff up just yet. 35 pounds, 11 ounces, sitting in 14th place, and I hope it's enough to get out there tomorrow.
I really hope so, too, man. It was a fun day. Yesterday I caught more fish, but today they were just a little bit better quality, so, I'm never going to complain when you're, got a chance to make the cut. I hope that's enough, but I got in trouble yesterday. Being the very first day on stage, I didn't speak to my little girl and my little son back home, so hey, Mia, hey, Cade, hey, Haley. Hopefully we're fishing tomorrow.
All right, well, I look forward to seeing that happen for you. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. Had 11 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. I'm not a body language expert, but I can tell what he's thinking right now. 1 fish for 2 pounds and an ounce. And as if it hasn't been unlucky enough week, you weigh in a total of 13 pounds, 13 ounces.
Woo! Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't got a whole lot to say. I can tell you this. If you want a guide trip tomorrow or in the near future on Guntersville, don't call me. That's all I can tell you. I would say I had a blast out there. It was terrible, one of the worst tournaments in the world. But I love you guys. Thank you for coming out and all the support, supporting Bassmaster. And this is fun. Not really, but we'll go to Martin, or is that where we're going? So yeah, we'll go down there and see if I can change the luck around. So, but
you'll turn it around. I have faith in you. Great job with the prayer this morning. We'll see you at the next one. Another Alabama angler. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Cal Welcher at 20 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Looks like another good day here today. He's got 5 fish, looking for 21.4 to take the lead. 24 pounds, 9 ounces. 24 pounds, 9 ounces. That's our Crush City Monster bag of the day, giving him 45 pounds even. And Stone Cold Kyle Welcher is leading the FXR Bassmaster Elite at Lake Guntersville. Took an Elite Series win last year and would love another one here this year. And why wait? Just do it at the first event. Going to weigh this for Phoenix Both Big Bass. Needs to be better than 7'10", 6'12". Not going to do that, but I'm sure you won't lose any sleep over that. You're leading this event at the halfway point with 45 pounds. Man, things going good?
Yeah, it's really been unbelievable. Going into the tournament, I didn't know if I was going to catch a limit. And the place where I've caught most of my fish yesterday and all my fish today, I caught a 3-pounder and a 2-pounder there in practice. And yesterday I was struggling, so I was like, let's go try to catch a couple 2s. And they turned into big ones. And today it felt like there was even more big ones there. So if they keep coming, I'll keep catching them.
I would love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Moore, Oklahoma. Let me hear it for Austin Cranford. Austin had 13 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. 6 pounds, 12 ounces gives him 20 pounds, 8 ounces. And Austin, I know this is not the way you had imagined your first Elite Series event going, but hey, lots of great events ahead, and I know there's big things in your future.
Yeah, absolutely not. This lake kicked my butt this week, and to be honest, these are some crazy weights. I promise you, it is not that easy to get a bite out there. I've been out there for 2 days straight and had 7 bites. So, They say Guntersville's a good lake. I know it's a good lake. I do look forward to coming back, maybe just a different time of year, but I am looking forward to a change of scenery next week. Go look at something different.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. We'll see you down the road. He is a 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the sleepy assassin, Austin Felix. Had 12 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Did a handoff of disdain.
I mean, I had 3 yesterday for more than that, so it's kind of frustrating.
11 pounds, 10 ounces today. Gives him 23 pounds, 13 ounces. And you can see he's excited about those fish. Would you like to fillet them?
Don't tempt me. Got to say hi to my wife and kid. Kid's got double pink eye back home. Mom had to stay home with him, so I'm sure she's got her hands full. But love you guys, and I guess it's another week for this stuff, so I'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right, safe travels. We'll see you at Martin. Took an Elite Series win in his rookie season last year. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Georgia, part of the Surge Squad, Paul Marks. 18 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 12 ounces gives him 35.11, and that should keep him inside the projected cut. Let me hear it for Paul Marks. 35.11, that's right inside the projected cut, so hopefully the math works out right and you're fishing tomorrow.
I hope so, but the bass track is looking pretty heavier than normal, so hopefully I stay in the top 50, ready to get out there tomorrow and hopefully catch 5 more fish.
I would like to see that happen for you. We'll try to fire through the weigh-in quick and get you an answer. He's a 2-time MLF winner. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas, Dakota E. Bear. 18 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 17 pounds, 8 ounces. And with 36 pounds and an ounce, it looks like Dakota's made his first semifinal Saturday of 2026. So unofficially inside the cut, and I hope you stay there.
Man, I earned every single one of them. But, that feeling, right? I had 4 fish until 1:45, man, just cast after cast after cast, knowing I was going to get bit. When I finally caught that 5th one, it's just a feeling that's indescribable. Everybody that's here knows that, But that's what we do it for. It's just such an awesome sport. Love it so much, and thankful to be going fishing tomorrow.
We love having you as part of the Elite Series. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, the only Australian ever to qualify. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. 22 pounds even yesterday. His daughter up here with him here today. We cannot weigh her. 11 pounds, 5 ounces. Gives him 33 pounds, 5 ounces, and he moves into 22nd place currently. I just noticed you have your own song now. What is the deal with that?
It's pretty crazy. My sister, Sarah, back in Australia, she wrote it. And yeah, she just, about a couple of weeks ago, she said, hey, I've been sitting down writing a song for Fear My Heart and for me, and the words are incredible. So we put it, she put it together and sent it to me. Hey. Okay, she lost her boot, but on the way up. But Rivy's been asking to come on stage all week. She's been pestering me. There you go. There's your boot, your Uggy. But tough, best day of fishing yesterday, and then the worst day today. We'll put it on. And but that's how fishing goes. It's I was begging for 2 more bites to make the cut. I love Guntersville here, but just didn't happen for me today, but grateful to be here and love Guntersville, and just excited for the year. Got so much positive going on. My beautiful wife, little baby boy Rangy up there with Kayla, and my little girl here. We travel on the road. It's a blessed life, and you have tough days, you have good days. You got to take them as they come, and the Fear My Heart mantra will go on, and we're going to make this one the best one yet.
Great way to think about it. You want to say goodbye to everyone? Say bye-bye.
Bye.
He is the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 18 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Let's get Christie inside the cut. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 15 ounces with 36 pounds, 4 ounces. He's unofficially made semifinals Saturday. Nothing official until the weigh-in is done, but from the projected math, it should be enough.
You said it. I'm in.
Sure, you can. I mean, it doesn't matter. Everything I say is official, unofficial. She won't let you go if it doesn't work out. But I think it's enough.
Yeah, hope so. You know, it's this. I love fishing. Not only Guntersville, but the state of Alabama, and I've had a lot of success here. But it looks really good. It looks good on paper, but it's kicking my butt. I've had 6 bites both days, and I thought I was really going to catch them, and it aggravates me. Get mad and start throwing stuff, but hopefully I get in. If I do, I'm going to put one bait on tomorrow, and I'm going to go somewhere I've never been. Big spinner bait. It's about that time of year.
All right, I'm looking forward to get on out of here before you start throwing stuff. I don't want that happening on stage. Let's bring in a 5-time Classic qualifier, the Bassmaster Open winner from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 23 pounds and 11 ounces yesterday. Needs 21.6 to take the lead here today. 5 fish, 16 pounds, 5 ounces. Not going to take the lead, but he moves into 6th place with 40 pounds even, and he's definitely fishing tomorrow. So 40 pounds even. You know you're going tomorrow. Slipped a little bit, but, man, you're going to be in contention.
Yeah, you know, Dave, I got to tell you something, dude. I don't know if you know this, but my whole Elite Series career, I've never made the cut in the first 2 tournaments, and we just did it. I'm telling you, dude. That's a fun fact.
Yeah, that's a fun fact. And you're really growing as an individual, because today you were on live and they asked you to give an update, and you said one of those Matt Robertson words, and then you quickly corrected yourself and said, actually, it's been a tough day. So I think that means you're growing as a human.
Yeah, actually, that's the second compliment in 10 minutes I got about my mouth. I'm not used to that. But yeah, I'm working on myself, you know, a little bit of self-improvement. If the camera's not around, I don't know if it's really going to go that way, but in front of the camera, we're working on it. But I want to give a shout-out to my wife, and my wife come up here and brought little fish man here, so I don't know if it's good luck, but I couldn't come in here and not make the cut. And my buddy Willie brought him up, and also, I got a 5-month-old there, and also got a 19-year-old that he's in boot camp at the Marines at Pears Island. I want to give him a shout-out and tell him how proud I am of him.
Well, that's incredible. Great to have you here. See you back here tomorrow. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ had 19 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Let's get KJ into semifinal Saturday. Weekends are better with him around. 18 pounds, even with 37 pounds, 3 ounces. KJ Queen going to work tomorrow, sitting in 13th place right now.
Hey, man, I'll take it for sure. I had, 5 bites yesterday. I had 6 bites today. So I get to go out there tomorrow and hopefully get another 5 more bites again, and maybe they'll be big ones. I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds like a plan to me. Go get him. We'll see you back here. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, an Elite Series rookie from Michigan. Let me hear it for Aaron Jagfeld. 14 pounds, 15 ounces. Got to meet your parents this morning. They're super excited to have you here, and we're excited to have you on the Elite Series. 4 fish today, 10 pounds even, going to finish with 24 pounds, 15 ounces. So, unfortunately, outside of the projected cut, but you got some family here to kind of wipe the sorrows away and go to Martin, where you're going to right the ship.
Yeah, exactly. Huge thanks to my parents. They drove all the way down from Michigan to see my first Elite Series tournament. Had a ton of fun this week. I'm looking forward to Martin. So, yeah.
Forward to seeing you there, and hopefully the parents can stick around because the weather's actually supposed to be a lot nicer next week. From Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. A 7-time Classic qualifier and the 2021 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Had 19.15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14.10 gives him 34 pounds, 9 ounces. You're in 24th. Going to be very close.
Yeah, probably just enough to go home, but had fun out there. Caught a bunch of fish. I don't know what happened to all the 3-pounders I was catching yesterday, but just got little ones today, so hopefully it's enough to make it, and we can go fish again tomorrow. I'd love to get another crack at Guntersville, but yeah, I think I'm just going to be a little short.
We'll find out here shortly. Great to have you here. From Union City, Tennessee, a 2-time Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for John Garrett. 14-14 yesterday. Looks like a better day here today. Let's rally him up the leaderboard. 14-14 yesterday. Today, 5 fish all alive. 22 pounds, 12 ounces with 37 pounds, 10 ounces. What a difference a day makes. He moves all the way to 13th place. And John Garrett is going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. 37-10 and sitting in 13th place, and that's more like it. What changed?
I fish like I told you yesterday, I fish everywhere I didn't the first day. Actually, where I caught those fish today, I fished in practice, caught a few little ones. I'm like, man, I'm running out of time. Rolled up there last hour and caught quite a few there at the end. But, man, that felt good. Get the season, ahead of the 50 cut. I was down pretty good yesterday, but, man, feels good to do that. I mean, that feels awesome. Get the year started right, so see what I can do tomorrow.
Love seeing it. Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 7-time Classic qualifier, a former Pro Guide Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. Had 21-14 yesterday. Another good day here today. 5 fish today. 19 pounds, 4 ounces. He doesn't have to worry about tomorrow. He's going. 41 pounds, 2 ounces, and sitting in 3rd place currently. $41.2. You don't got to sweat it out. You know you're going tomorrow.
Yeah. It was a really good morning. I actually had all that weight by probably 10 a.m. and just never could upgrade after that. But I mean, I definitely know where I'm starting tomorrow. That's for sure. And just going to fish real slow and grind it out. Hopefully expand on my areas a little bit. But definitely enjoying the week here at Lake Guntersville. And just want to say hi to my mom out here in the crowd and to my family back home.
Congrats on a great start to the season. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Took a win here a few years ago, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Had 20 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, but an even better day today by the looks of things. He needs 24.5 to take the lead. 23 pounds, 4 ounces with 44 pounds even. He moves into 2nd place, just 1 pound, 1 ounce short of the overall lead. 44 pounds even and sitting in 2nd place. And Guntersville's been good to you in the past and being good to you again here this year.
It has. I remember this spot right here that year in 19, man, when that storm came in and about blew us off of here. But I hope I get to sit here on that same day, on the 4th day, and not have a storm and be able to enjoy it. But, man, I'm still grinding them. They're coming slow, but they're coming steady. And it's, man, God has blessed me yesterday, and he really blessed me today. And I backed off them again. I got to back off them. So it's, I think I got a lot of fish in the area. I don't know, but I'm not leaning on them too much. So I hope I get to crack another bag like that and fish on Sunday.
Would love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. Great tournament so far. He is a 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Steve Kennedy had 14 pounds, 12 ounces. Start the day today. 5 fish to add to that today. 15 pounds and an ounce gives him 29 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 35th place currently. Sitting in 35th right now with 29 pounds, 13 ounces. And, Steve, you said you kind of focused on Martin going into this. Well, you might unofficially be able to focus on it right now because I don't think it's enough to go tomorrow.
I don't think it's going to be enough. No way, no how. But anyway, yesterday I caught all 3-pounders. They were all cookie cutter fish. Today I got 2 4-pounders, but only 2-pounders to go with it. So, anyway, fish some of the same stuff, fish some new stuff, found some fish, but it's fun. I don't know what else to do. I'm looking forward to Martin. I've been saying it, and anyway, I hope I catch more there than I did here. It's doable.
Go get him tomorrow. Go get him down on Martin. We'll see you there. Catch him like that, and it'll be a big week. Let's bring out our next angler, a 19-time Classic qualifier, 6-time Bassmaster winner from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Hackney hit 17 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that today. 18 pounds even with 35.6. 35.6 might be enough to get going tomorrow and get him inside the cut at the first event of the 2026 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. It's always a good day when they weigh a little more than you imagine.
They did, because even to the last minute, I was like, man, you're a pound short. You need to catch another one. I caught a lot of fish today. It was a good day. Made a little bait change. But, man, it's tough out there. You know what I mean? Like, I think next year I'm going to bring my family to a winter vacation here in Scottsboro.
Well, why?
Because the weather's so cold. It's a perfect place for a winter vacation.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully it hangs on. He's Elite Series rookie from Knoxville, Tennessee, Sam Hangy. Sam had 6.9 yesterday, so better day today. 5 fish here today. 14 pounds, 7 ounces, going to finish with 21 pounds even. He moves into 54th place. Obviously not enough to fish on semifinal Saturday, but great to have Sam Hangy and the 11 Elite Series rookies that are debuting here this week. Going to be a great part of this sport, and I know this isn't the way you wanted the first one to start, but you righted the ship today, got yourself a few extra Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, and you can make it all better next week at Martin.
Yeah, man, it felt good to get a limit today. This place has always kind of had my number. It was a really tough week all around. Practice wasn't great, tournament wasn't great, but I learned a ton, and it was an absolute blast fishing my first Elite Series event, and I'm really looking forward to Lake Martin.
We love having you here. Can't wait to see you down the road. Safe travels. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier, also an Elite Series rookie from Tennessee, Tristan McCormick. Had 15-15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 18 pounds, 8 ounces, so a little bit better day today. He moves into 29th place with 34 pounds, 7 ounces. 34.7 going to be right there. If the cut weight drops a little, you should sneak in there, but I mean, I'm not making any promises.
Man, I'd love to. You know, I feel like I was one short, but either way, if I don't make the cut, I still had a blast. My first ever Elite Series. Just thankful to be here. Huge shout out to my mom. My wife's here. I had one of my best friends come out and watch me today, Jackson. I appreciate that a ton. All the support from back home, man. I couldn't do without y'all, and I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll sneak in there.
I hope you do, but I know you got a big future ahead of you here in the Elite Series. Sure happy to have you. A 4-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. Had 17.3 yesterday, but a better day today. 5 fish for Coop. 23 pounds, 10 ounces. What a difference a day makes with 40 pounds, 13 ounces. Cooper Gallant moves into 7th. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. 40 pounds, 13 ounces going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 7.10 for the day, 8.1 for the tournament. 8 pounds, 4 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the tournament. And that fish right there is a major reason that you have righted the ship and you're going fishing tomorrow for sure.
You know when I caught that fish, Dave? I caught it about 20 minutes ago. Wow. It was a grind of a day. Like, they look so good on paper, but I think I went 5.5 hours today without a bite. And I looked at Dad. He's out in another boat filming me for my YouTube channel. I looked at the boys. I'm like, we're going to make 2 more casts. We're out here. Come back to weigh in. And I think it was like my second cast. I caught that 8-pounder. It was a crazy day. Like, I'm scatterbrained right now. I'm so scatterbrained. I came to the trough, and I went to the front of the line instead of the back. But, man, fired up to get out tomorrow. I needed to do that today in order to fish tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. And hi, everyone back home.
You are shaking, dude. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. That's why we all fish right there. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, and he won right here on Guntersville from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. Had to stand beside Coop in the tank. He was literally shaking, vibrating right beside you. But he had a good day, too. 21.7. 5 fish to add to that today. 20 pounds even with 41 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 4th place currently. £41, 7 ounces, sitting in 4th place. Got to feel good about that.
Yeah, super happy with that. Kind of the opposite of yesterday. I caught him really quick this morning, and the rest of the day was kind of a ghost town. I don't know. I got to put something together for tomorrow. Yeah, really don't know. We'll see what happens.
Great to have you inside the cut. Always great to have you here in the weekends. His 2nd season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Guntersville, Alabama. Let me hear it for Andrew Loberg. Another member of the Surge Squad, originally from the West Coast, now lives here. Had 13.6 yesterday, better day today. 5 fish, 21 pounds, 4 ounces. With 34 pounds, 10 ounces, he moves inside the cut unofficially right now in 30th place with 34.10 for the Burgazoid. Surge Squad is right because you guys are surging here on day 2, and that is the goal.
Yeah, we definitely surged today, man. This place is really special. Yesterday, I just sucked it up and ran around just like an idiot. And today, you know what? That's what's special about this place. You can roll up and whack them. And this morning, I rolled to my starting spot and just started catching them, and I was super pumped. Lost a few that might cost me the cut tomorrow, but super stoked to have what I have to make up some points because that classic at the end of the year is what we shoot for.
Well, I hope it's enough. We'll find out. He is an Elite Series champion, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. Had 15 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. $15.10 yesterday, 5 today for $17.15. Gives him 33 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 34th place currently. $33.9, unfortunately a little below the projected cut this time around, but salvaged a few Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points here on day 2.
Yeah, it was a tough day yesterday, and today I did total opposite, and I catch every 3-pounder in this damn lake. I could not catch a 4, and that's what I needed. I'm going to miss it probably by half a pound. But I do want to thank Bill and Johnny for letting us stay at y'all house this week. It was an awesome house. I'm going to try to buy it from them because it's like my dream house. But anyway, on this off season, I had a lot of things go on. I got to marry my best friend, Brianne, so I couldn't mess up her name. That'd be bad. And then I got a new back in. I had a bad back, and I got surgery, so thanks to Thibodeau Regional for helping me out because I feel like a new person now. I can stand out there all day. It don't bother me, and now the only thing left is my shoulder, and I'll be good to go.
All right, well, everything's almost new, so... And they're going to buy a house. Sounds great. A 6-time Classic qualifier, 2-time FLW Tour winner from Shelby, North Carolina, Matt Airy. Had 17 pounds even yesterday. Looks a little better today. 5 fish here today. 21 pounds, 7 ounces. A lot better today with 38 pounds, 7 ounces. Matt Airy moves into 14th place. And looks like he'll be gassing up the Toyota Ranger and going to work again tomorrow with 38 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 14th place, and that's the way to move up a few spots.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, it was a fun day out there on Guntersville, and the wind, it keeps giving me different forecasts, but the wind is it's all over the place. But I'm trying to run the wind a little bit, but today it was fun. I caught him on jerkbait, caught him cranking, caught him on a trap. I have not caught him very well on a bladed jig, so maybe tomorrow we're going to pull that out and catch a few on it.
They seem to chew that here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Had a big day yesterday, 2023 Classic champion from Kenora, Ontario, Canada, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. Had 22 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 17 pounds, 3 ounces. With 39 pounds, 4 ounces, he moves into 12th place currently. And Gussie's going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday with a shot at another Elite Series title. 39 pounds, 4 ounces, so a little tougher day today, Gussie, but plenty to get out there again tomorrow. And one event down, one cut made. That's the deal.
Yeah, no, that's the first goal probably for most of us is make it to Saturday. And it's been a good weekend. Good week. Caught just as many or more fish today, but just only got one big one. So hopefully I can run into a pack of those big ones again. I caught them pretty quick yesterday morning. It was awesome. And I'm catching a lot of them under the boat on 2D, and like I had so many today, like just come up, go down, and frustrating. But I don't know if I got to try some different colors or what, but try and figure out how to make them bite.
You got a few hours to figure that out. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 2-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Japan, Kenta Kimura. Kenta had 12-6 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 8 ounces. Going to move into 44th with 27.14. He's going to hold a few up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear it for Team Yamaha's Kenta Kimura. 27 pounds, 14 ounces, and unfortunately not enough to go fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's about what we need for one day in Guntersville. I know, but still, like water is only 40-some degree, and with a different lake, we can't catch this much. So I'm still think this is the best lake in the world.
It's an incredible lake, and we'll be back here again in the future. We'll see you next week at Martin. Alabama, one of your very own, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Alabama. Let me hear it for Wesley Gore. Had 23 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 9 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 32 pounds, 7 ounces. And unfortunately, he went the wrong way on the standings this time around, Wesley.
Yeah, that happens sometime. We stayed focused and run our pattern all day, and I can't tell you why they left. They actually did on me. So that's the only 4 bites I got today. Had a few that would nip at it and stuff, but nothing that I connected with. But, hey, it's still a good day. We're getting to fish for a living. I love being on this stage, and God is still good, so thank y'all.
It's a great attitude. We love having you. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. Had 19.7 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 17.15 gives him 37 pounds, 6 ounces. And Caleb Summerall is going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. Currently sitting in 20th place, but that should be plenty to get back out there again tomorrow, and that's the goal.
Yeah, man, it was much tougher on me today. But I'm happy to get to go on the first tournament of the season. Historically, I've always started off slow, but it feels good to have made the first cut. Ready to get out there tomorrow and work my butt off and try to come in with one of those big Guntersville bags that I know live out there. So I'm going to go spool up and get out of tomorrow.
Get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, 4-time Classic qualifier from South Carolina, Brian New. Brian New has had an Elite Series win and a Bassmaster Open win. Had 16 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 4 ounces. Gives him 32 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 40th place currently. So a consistent week, Brian, but unfortunately, going to be a little shy of the projected cut.
Yeah. I tell you what, I had 2 little 2-pounders all day long, and there, I was thinking about asking Jordan Lee if I could borrow one of his hats. He sells, and because it fit this place pretty good for me today, and but yeah, I put it together at the very end, just a little too late, a little too light, but still all in all, not a major bomb. I hope, to start the year off, but yeah, we're going to regroup, probably hang out here tomorrow at the Yamaha and FXR booth and get everything ready to go over to wherever we're going next week. Martin.
We'll see you there. Safe travels. He's an Elite Series champion, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Had 23 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Got to watch him on Bass Live here today. 5 fish here on day number 2, 17-4, gives him 40 pounds, 10 ounces, and Brock Mosley moves into 10th place currently. So Brock's going to be part of our field on semifinal Saturday. Only the top 50 get an opportunity to fish, and he's going to be one of them. 40 pounds, 10 ounces. So a little tougher day today weight-wise, but the good news is you're going again tomorrow, Brock.
Yeah, I just... my bites got smaller today. It got a little tougher. I don't know if it was the wind blowing against the current, but didn't get it quite as many bites. But, I can't win it if you're not here on the weekend. So we go out tomorrow and see if we can bust another 20-pound bag and get back in it.
Sounds like a plan to me. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, 4-time Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Jay Securette. Had 17.9 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 8 ounces gives you 30 pounds and an ounce, and going to have to make it up next week on Martin.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I caught my first 5 fish today in the first hour, and I never had a bite after that. I fished my absolute butt off out there, ran everything I thought to run, and just never got bites. So no excuses for that. We'll look forward to Lake Martin and hide everybody back home in Wisconsin.
Always great to have you here. Safe travels. A 2-time Elite Series champion, the youngest ever to qualify from Illinois, Trey McKinney. Had 19 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 8 ounces with 35 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 30th place. And he's going to be right there at the cut. Should be enough to get back out there again tomorrow. 35-10. Unofficially inside the cut. We're going to have to wait a few minutes here, but hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow.
Absolutely. I mean, that would definitely be nice. I didn't really figure out much to do tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I got probably 15 something, caught 15 in the morning, and then all of a sudden it went 5 hours without a nibble, and I was like, oh no. So we'll figure out something, but tomorrow, whether we go shallow, throw at the bank, or go out farther, so that's what we'll have to figure out tomorrow. I guess if I can catch numbers, and then hopefully size comes along with it, is I guess our goal. See how many bites I can get, and then tomorrow see what happens.
All right. Keep our fingers crossed that it's enough. We'll find out. Happy to see this next guy, an 8-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox.
Hey, I made it.
We missed him yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Man, what didn't happen yesterday? I mean, it was a rough day. I mean, when I saw I was -1 for the penalty, I was like, yeah, that's about how the day went. So, but today was a lot better. Caught a lot of fish, and I had fun.
Here's going to hold him up. Not often we look at the scale and see he's -1 pound yesterday. Weighed in 17.12 today. Gets 16.12, makes up that pound he owes us. So why did you owe us a pound?
So it's a long story. So, I usually measure my fish on the cooler. I have for years and years. Well, the new b.a.s.s has a built-in cooler. It's really nice. So I didn't have a measuring board. So I had one I thought it went, and, it was the only one I had. So I brought it in, and it wasn't even close.
So you caught one fish, and then you owed us a pound.
Yeah. It was a really special day. It's one I will never forget. I was actually sad, because I came in the line. I went through the whole thing. I thought I was going to get to come up here, and I didn't get to make it. But hey, this place always does this to me. It seems like one of these days I'm going to catch them out here. I mean, it's one of the best lakes in the country. But I'm going to fly home in 2 hours and go see the wife. I'm going to go spend her birthday with her. Happy birthday, babe. I'll see you tonight, and get ready for Lake Martin.
See, you should totally change this. Be like, I purposely did that yesterday so I could spend the birthday with her.
But no, I really fished really hard yesterday. But I don't think I've ever been there on her birthday. So this is going to be kind of exciting. So, but we'll see. I'm excited for next week. Weather's looking good, and we're going to be on Lake Martin. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, enjoy the weekend. We'll see you at Martin. From Tennessee, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Cole Sands. Cole Sands had 17 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him inside the cut. Is it enough? 17-14 gives him 34 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 35th place, so he's got 15 spots a cushion. Going to be close, Cole, but regardless, hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow. But if not, got yourself some progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points to start out the season.
Man, it was a grind out there. I fished in the last minute and called out a 2-pounder for 3.5 on the last cast, so you never know. But, man, Scottsboro is always a great place to go. This is only a couple hours down the road for me, so this feels like home to me. And whether I'm making it tomorrow or not, man, I still have a lot of joy in my heart because Christ is my Savior. I have joy no matter what the circumstances are, and but I do love Guntersville and I want to go tomorrow. But thank you to all my awesome sponsors, just in case I don't make it. My family, my beautiful wife back home, and hope to get to see you again tomorrow, Dave.
I would love to see you tomorrow. We'll find out here at the end of the weigh-in. He's an Elite Series champion. He is the reigning Pro Guide Rookie of the Year from Birmingham, Alabama, Tucker Smith. Had 14.8, another member of the Surge Squad. They've been surging here. Just Tucker surged, 5 fish today, 12 pounds, 15 ounces, gives him 27 pounds, 7 ounces. You started the morning with a frozen live well, and maybe that was a sign that nothing wanted to go in there.
Yeah, I was got a big screwdriver, tried to pry it open, ripped all the carpet out, so I'm going to have to go fix that in a second.
Well, you'll have some time to fix that before we head to Martin.
Yeah, that's right. It was a tough day. Lost a big one this morning, but, stuff happens, and ended up having 4 fish till the last 20 minutes, ran like 20 miles, and caught my 5th one, so I was happy with having a limit. It was tough.
Tough one, but I know you'll right the ship next week at Martin. We'll see you there. He is the reigning and defending Classic champion from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Easton Fothergill. Had 16 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 11 ounces inside the cut, currently in 42nd place. Well, we still have 30 anglers left to weigh in. 33 pounds and an ounce. Unfortunately, a little below the projected cut, but I know you'll get angry and get them back next week.
I'm just happy I'm way ahead of schedule of last year because I started in last place back-to-back, so we're doing a lot better, so just keep the train rolling, and I'm excited for Martin. Just want to thank everyone who supports me and thank Liz and her family for coming out, and yeah, I'm looking forward to another week.
It's a great attitude. Look forward to seeing you at the next one. Alabama, I know you're going to get very loud. 20-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Angler of the Year from Guntersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 15 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 fish to add to that. I'll take that. Only those people over there saw it. 14 pounds, 6 ounces, 29.12. Happy to have you here. No, what?
It sucked. I've had
I can't say that. Only you can.
Well, I just did. I mean, sometimes it's better to poop in the sink than it is to sink in the poop. And today I was sinking in the poop. I mean, I caught a bunch of fish, and I kind of got in the deal where I caught like 13 pounds a couple of times. I'm like, I need to change. Made a decision, didn't ever caught anything else. So Guntersville's whipped me the last 2 or 3 national events. I just hadn't fished it well, but all I can tell you is if my knees was wearing a bra, y'all think Dolly Parton's in this bad boy because these suckers are big. They get bigger by each stop. I'm back there culling on my butt. That guy's giggling. I said, that's all I got, baby. I'm just running my hand down. Feel like I'm just reaching for apples in there. I'm like, I'll get him in a minute. So I feel blessed to be here. I want to say thanks to like all the fans that's sent me well wishes and people that are praying for us. Big shout out to my wife because she had to put up with the therapy, back-to-back surgeries, and it was a bunch. I mean, there was one time in the second surgery where things were getting really out of hand. They were getting pretty Western at 2 in the morning. So it takes somebody pretty special to help you up and try to keep all that going and ice and therapy. If you come in my house, it looked like a therapy center or a really overrated bad hotel because we had everything from recumbent bikes to ice packs, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm still getting my strength up each day, so maybe in a couple of weeks I'll be 100%.
Are you saying you got ornery?
No, I just told her, to be honest with you, if you go out there in that truck and get that pistol, I'll put an end to all this. I can't take no more pain. I mean, I thought I was a pretty mentally tough guy, and my whole life I've been through a lot of stuff, and I thought I was pretty tough. But I'm telling you, that second surgery back-to-back, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. It really started to play with me. And then as time ticked, Dave, I got nervous because I wasn't getting better. And I'm like, oh, my God, the Elite Series is coming. So
The first day of practice was the first day I fished since October, so to say I was a little rusty, but it's like riding a bike. Comes right back to you, and I can't wait to get to Martin. It's a scope event. I'll be out there with Mega Live, panning mine around, throwing one of them big sea urchins with all the wigglers on there, and sitting in my seat. I'll be right at home.
Well, rest those knees for a couple of days. We'll see you down the road at Martin. He is a 6-time Classic qualifier, a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. Had 17 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Let's get him out there tomorrow. 20 pounds, 4 ounces with 37 pounds, 10 ounces. Lee Livesey rocks all the way up to 21st place, and he's going fishing on semifinal Saturday at the FXR Bassmaster Elite on Guntersville. 37 pounds, 10 ounces. Better day today, Lee, and that rockets you up to 21st place, so you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought I was going to catch that yesterday. Just had a tough day, didn't get that big bite. But, I'm kind of doing a 2-prong approach, running down to the south end of the lake, throwing a 6 cents per voke, jerk bait, catching fish on a jerk bait, schooling fish in the morning, then coming up here and power fishing with a 6-inch jigsaw late in the day up shallow in the dirt. Had a really good day today. It worked out. Hopefully it does tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Guntersville. Love y'all.
See you tomorrow. He's a 14-time Classic qualifier. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia. The cruise missile, John Cruz. Had 12-10 yesterday. Looks like a better day here today. Today, 5 fish, 20 pounds, 8 ounces with 33 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 43rd place currently. A lot of people predicted that the later flight might come out swinging, and so far it looks like here our final flight has caught him in a good way. The longer day help you out a little bit, John?
No, actually just slowing down and fishing. With the Bass Cat Mercury, I was trying to fish memories, and I tried to catch fish in all 3 days of practice, and then the first day of the tournament, I tried to catch fish that I had caught 15 or 20 years ago, and that was absolutely the wrong thing to do. So luckily, at the end of the day yesterday, I had a couple bites and lost a couple, and I said, I'm going to just go to that general area and go fishing, and that's what I did. Made a bunch of bait adjustments, from yesterday to today, and then had a few other little good fortune with some decent bites today. So. When you get around some fish, settle down, figure out what they want to get to bite, and that's a lot better way to make a living on the Pro Tour.
Well, good job today. We look forward to seeing you all season long. He's a 7-time Classic qualifier, back-to-back Classic champion from Coleman, Alabama, Jordan Lee. Had 17-15 yesterday, but unfortunately too short of his limit here today. Just 3 fish for 8-1, gives him 26 pounds even outside of the cut, unfortunately, Jordan. And, man, this one has not been kind to a lot of the local anglers.
It really hasn't. But, Guntersville is just one of those lakes that's it's a special lake, but it can humble you any day. And it's like, it's better not to know anything or not to ever fish here and just show up and have an open mind. And it's just crazy. I mean, guys figure it out, but obviously it was tough on me. But, a lot of anglers this year, and in the years past are all about positivity, right? And so I wanted to do something completely opposite of that and do the completely opposite of being positive. It's called being negative. Well, you see my hat. It says, "This lake sucks." This is my hat from Coosa Cotton. And this year I wanted to give it to the last place finisher of every tournament. And I think I'm going to get to keep it on my head this week.
I don't think you'll be last, but I think you'll catch him next week. We look forward to seeing you there. He is the Prince of Japanese Angling, a 3-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion, Kyoya Fujita. Had 13 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 15 ounces with 30 pounds, 7 ounces. Unfortunately, he's not going to be inside the cut. He moves into 52nd place currently. £30, 7 ounces. I'm going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8.4, 7.4. Not going to do that, but a good one. And tough tournament this time around. That big one going to help you get some points. But next week, Lake Martin.
Yes, tough tournament for me. But Lake Martin is I use for the fishing zone. Yeah, I hope to catch big fish.
I'm sure you will. We look forward to seeing you there. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Georgia. Let me hear it for Caleb Hudson. Caleb had 16-15 yesterday, his first Elite Series event. Took a win at the EQs last year in Okeechobee. 5 fish here today. 21 pounds, 6 ounces, and Caleb Hudson just made his very first semifinal Saturday on the Bassmaster Elite Series with 38 pounds, 5 ounces. Let's hear it for Caleb Hudson. Hey, that's more like it, and you just made your first cut. Not bad.
How about that? I'm super excited to get to go fishing tomorrow. I mean, first tournament, first cut. So
sounds like a plan. Yeah. Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. 21 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Another good day. 20 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves all the way to 3rd place with 41 pounds, 14 ounces. 41-14, sitting in 3rd place. And, man, consistency is not an easy thing to find here this week, but you seem to have found it so far.
Yeah, it looks a lot better on paper than what it actually happened, but, you know, that's Guntersville for you. Yesterday it was really, you know, fast and heavy, but today we had to nickel and dime and bounce around, learn some things. Hopefully we just get to go fishing tomorrow because, I mean, again, things are changing so quick, but I think I found a pretty special bait. It's a special color. It's working right now. I'm going to ride with it and see what happens tomorrow.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier from Tennessee, Jacob Fouts. 17 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, 5 today. Let's get him inside the cut. 18 pounds, 14 ounces with 36.5. He's inside the cut so far in 28th place currently. £36 pounds, 5 ounces, sitting in 28th place, and that should be enough to get you back out there tomorrow, and that's a good way to start the season.
Yeah, I sure hope it's enough to get me in tomorrow. Should be. That definitely a good start to the season, man. I love the Tennessee River. Feels like home, man. I'm only about an hour and a half from the house, so it does feel like home, and in my happy place, just out there winding around, waiting for the next bite.
Love seeing it. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 4-time Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh, Bob Downey. 19-15 yesterday. Bob Downey brings us 5 fish here today. Final flight of anglers weighing in here. Let's get him in the cut. 18-4, not a problem. 38 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 19th place currently. $38 pounds, 3 ounces, sitting in 19th place, and you don't got to worry. You know you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a wonderful feeling. It's great to get off to a good start here for the first 2 days of the season, and I just kind of scratched and clawed my way to a limit today, and had you get 7-8 bites out there. It seems like you're gonna have a decent bag. So hopefully we can do that again tomorrow, and at least maintain where we're at, and maybe move up a little bit.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Arkansas, Bo Browning. Had 7-15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 6 ounces, going to finish with 22.5. And this one, tough one for you, Bo. And I know this hurts because a bit of a winder.
Yeah, I know, man. I really felt good about this one. I did. I came up in pre-practice, and I really like what I saw. Spent a lot of time here in the past. But, it's just one of those deals. I wasn't really expecting for the water temp to get as cold as it did. So it is what it is. I'll be working FXR and Yamaha tomorrow up here. So you guys come see me, and I'll tell you about what not to do on Lake Guntersville.
All right, and some great tips. Good to know what not to do. Let's bring in a 2-time Elite Series champion from Japan, Takumi Ito. Had 20 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 18 pounds, 2 ounces. He's done that with 38 pounds, 4 ounces. He's inside the top 20 in 19th place currently. $38 pounds, 4 ounces. You said yesterday you don't need forward-facing sonar anymore, and you proved it again here today.
Oh, yeah, so I'm not using the forward-facing sonar, but I caught 18 pound plus. But today the day 2, so I want to use the forward-facing sonar now. So
they can't use it till next week.
Yes, I know, but so now, so I want to forward-facing sonar fishing. Forward-facing sonar fishing is fun, but it's no forward-facing sonar fishing is fun too. So Guntersville is very good. So place no forward-facing sonar fishing for me.
Maybe if you ask Lisa very nicely.
Oh, what do you mean?
If you ask Lisa very nicely, maybe she will allow you.
Oh, yeah. So Lisa, can I use forward-facing sonar tomorrow? No. Okay.
That wasn't nice enough.
I try to no forward-facing sonar tomorrow.
All right. See you back here tomorrow morning. He's an Elite Series rookie right here from Alabama. Let me hear it for EQ Angler of the Year, Fisher Anaya. 18-14 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Love to see him inside the cut. 12 pounds, 13 ounces, a tough second day with 31 pounds, 11 ounces. I know that one hurts because I know you would have loved to be inside the cut here this first event, but you got a bright future ahead of you and a lot of great events.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. I just got off the 8-ball this week, just couldn't quite figure out the deal. And, I got a big bite yesterday, and today I never got one. So I caught plenty of fish this week, throwing a Rapala snare, which is a rattle trap. And, I just never run into the right ones, but we always got next week.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Love having you on the Elite Series. He is the reigning Bass Nation National Champion from Wisconsin, Nick Trim. Had 19.8 yesterday. Looks like another good day here today, so we'll get him inside semifinal Saturday. 5 fish. 21 pounds even with 40 pounds, 8 ounces. Never mind the top 50. He's flirting with the top 10. He moves into 12th place currently with 40 pounds, 8 ounces, just 4 pounds, 9 ounces short of the overall lead. And congratulations, your very first cut in the Elite Series at your very first event. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this thing going. You know what's cooler than cool?
What?
Making a cut in your first event and weighing fish with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We love having you on the Elite Series. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From one Wisconsin angler to another, also a Bass Nation champion, but a 2-time Elite Series champion. Got them both last year. Pat Schlapper had 13-10 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. And a better day today for Pat Schlapper. Let's get him inside the cut. Can we do it? 20 pounds, 10 ounces inside the cut currently in 46th place with 34 pounds, 4 ounces. 34-4, going to be close. I mean, got a few more anglers left to weigh, and I don't know if it'll be enough, but I would love it to be enough.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I think I'll be a little short, but either way, I mean, to rebound after yesterday, over 20 pounds, I'll take it. It was a fun day. Didn't catch a lot of fish, just caught some good ones. So I would love to go again tomorrow because I love fishing out here, but if not, I'm happy either way.
Always great to have you here. Great attitude. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Another Wisconsin angler. They're all grouped together. He's a two-time Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Kyle Norsetter. 5 fish here today. Had 17.2 yesterday. 18 pounds, 4 ounces with 35 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 41st place currently. 9 spots of cushion with 16 anglers left to weigh in here today, so see how it works out.
Yeah, I hope I can go tomorrow. All I kept thinking was one more 4-pounder, one more 4-pounder, one more 4-pounder, because I didn't even catch a 4-pounder, but I knew that's what I needed to seal the deal. And, you know, if I get to go, that's great. If not, but just sat around and chunked and whined all week with my Fish Extreme rods and stared at that 360, plucking away at the eelgrass. And definitely the Powerhouse lithium battery helped with the clarity on that. So, you know, thanks for everybody that came out already, and hopefully we get to swing on tomorrow.
Find out here shortly. He's a 7-time Classic qualifier, 5-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Had 18-1 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Let's get him into his first semifinal Saturday of the season. 15 pounds, 6 ounces with 33 pounds, 7 ounces. He currently moves into 50th place. 33.7 for Patrick Walters. So the good news is you're inside the cut right now. The bad news is we still have another 15 anglers left to weigh in, and I'm not real good at math, but probably one of them is going to get you.
That's a guaranteed. It's the next one. Wasn't my week. You know, I lost the biggest bite I had all week today. Lost a big 6-pounder on a chatterbait at the boat. So that's how fishing goes. You always lose some, but it's good to start off the year. It's been cold. I enjoy this weather. It's different. I love Lake Guntersville. She let me down this week, but hey, that's on me. So we're going to roll to Lake Martin, see if we can catch us a few spotted bass.
We look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. He is the back-to-back Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Chris Johnson had 17 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 11 ounces, so a little bit better day today, and that's going to pay off with a cut. Moves into 30th place with 36 pounds, 15 ounces. 36 pounds, 15 ounces, sitting in 30th place. So a little bit better day today, and that's going to be enough to send you out there tomorrow, Chris.
I'm just glad I get to go fishing one more day on Lake Guntersville. Any cast, you could get a giant out here, and it seems like I'll get one or two bites like every hour, and I got to capitalize on them. They're not biting it great, but it seems like when that wind picks up, stirs up the water a little bit, you get a little bit more of a reaction bite. So hopefully there's a little wind tomorrow, and I can crack 20 pounds.
All right, looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's an 8-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. Drew Benton with 16 pounds, 12 ounces. 16-12 yesterday, 19.5 today. Gives him 36 pounds and an ounce. He moves in to 34th place. So Drew Benton's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think Junior's got a future here. I mean, came out to the crowd, waved to everybody. It was pretty stylish fish hold there.
He's pretty awesome, man. Having him up here, it's just a blessing to make a cut on our first event. His little brother turns 6 tomorrow, and he's like, Daddy, you better make semifinal Saturday to wish me a happy birthday on stage and catch me a big daddy bass. So we're going to go after it tomorrow. Happy birthday, Colt, and we'll see what we can figure out tomorrow.
Well, one mission has already been accomplished. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier, former collegiate champion from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. Had 15 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 11 ounces. So a little better today, but unfortunately not enough to get you out there tomorrow. Going to finish with 30 pounds, 13 ounces.
Yeah, no big ones this week. All in all, it was a fun week. I caught quite a few fish. I mean, I know that's kind of hard to believe with that small of a bag, but still a fun week. Unfortunately missed a cut, but thanks a bunch to all my sponsors for taking care of me. Excited to get the year started, and hopefully we're going somewhere warmer.
It's supposed to be a little warmer next week. He's a 3-time Bassmaster winner. He is your day one leader from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Corey Johnston had 34 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Led this event after day number 1. 5 fish looking for 20 pounds, 8 ounces to take the lead back. 16-1. He moves into 10th place with 40 pounds, 10 ounces. So obviously a little bit tougher day today, but still in contention for this title.
Yeah, man, I struggled today. No excuses. I just, I just never got any good bites today. 1 4-pounder. I had a bunch of fish, like bumping my bait and pushing it, and they just weren't getting it today. So hopefully tomorrow's a better day and we can catch another 25 pounds.
I hope it happens for you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Eagle, Idaho, Cody Meyer. Had 18-2 yesterday, winding down our way, and would love to see Cody make his first cut of the season. 18-2 yesterday. Today, 19 pounds, 13 ounces, and just like that, he's fishing semifinal Saturday, moves into 25th place with 37 pounds, 15 ounces. 37 pounds, 15 ounces, and you're going to work tomorrow.
Heck yeah. I really struggled yesterday. I had 5 keeper bites. Today I probably caught 15 of them, same area. So I would love another crack at it, and just excited to get back out there and just start the season off strong and be here on the Bassmaster Elite Series is awesome.
We love having you here. See you tomorrow morning. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. 6'3" yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. So going to be a tough start to the season, but you can fix things next week at Martin. 10-6 to add to that gives him 16 pounds and 9 ounces. Fortunately moves into 90th place currently. So a tough one to start the season this year, Greg, but you can fix things. A lot of great events ahead.
Yeah, for sure, Dave. You always want to start out really good, but unfortunately this one didn't work out. It's been like the last 4 years, the first event for me hasn't been good. So we got to turn the heat up, dude, like big time, because if not, we're in trouble. So let's get after it next week.
Sounds like a plan to me. We'll see you down the road at Martin. He's a 3-time Bassmaster winner, 4-time Classic qualifier from Alabama, Will Davis Jr. Will Davis had 13 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 15-8, going to finish with 28 pounds, 10 ounces. Unfortunately, we won't have Will in our field on the weekend. But he doesn't have to leave his home state of Alabama. We're going to be at Martin next week, and hopefully a better outing for you next week.
It don't matter if a tournament I had to be in at 12 o'clock tonight. I don't think I'd have caught another fish. I didn't even have a bite after 9:30. It was just one of them days, and, I said, I'm just ready to leave here, and I ain't got to throw a trap no more because I'm tired of throwing out a Roku shad by Spro. It's the only thing I can get bit on this week, but we're going to regroup, and we'll go to one of my favorite lakes in the whole United States, Lake Martin. It's going to be a fun tournament. I want to say thank you to my family, my little girl right there, for coming up here and seeing Daddy. So we're going to regroup, and we'll get them next week.
That makes things a lot better. So enjoy a little family time. We'll see you at Martin. A 7-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. 14 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds and an ounce gives you 29.4 and qualifies you to get the weekend off, watch the Super Bowl, relax, and get ready for Martin.
Yeah, it was a tough event. Fishing grass lakes, you got to make the right decisions and or get in the crowds and try to catch some bass. And I I did get in the crowd the first day and today, and I just got my butt whooped, to be honest. So we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Lake Guntersville usually has my number, and it did again this week.
Go get him next week. We'll see you there. A 9-time Classic qualifier, 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. Had 16-13 yesterday. Whipping me with a towel here today, but I still want you to make it tomorrow. I think he's going to 5 fish here today. Is it enough? 19 pounds, 5 ounces gives him 36 pounds, 2 ounces. And despite the towel whip, he moves into 36th place, and Porosnik's sticking around. So you're going tomorrow?
Yeah, today was kind of a grind, though. I thought it was going to be a whole lot better, and it turned out to be, first thing in the morning they're really biting good, then it kind of turns into a big lull. But, anything could happen. This is Lake Guntersville. There's a bunch of big ones swimming around. I'll go put that hammer trap back to work tomorrow.
We'll make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring on Elite Series rookie from Missouri, Brock Reichenmeyer. Had 10 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 9 ounces. Going to finish with 21.5. But you've officially kicked off your Elite Series career, and you can fix things next week at Martin.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm going to try to erase this one and then get mad at him next week.
I'm looking forward to having you on the Elite Series for many years to come. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, former EQ Angler of the Year from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, J.T. Tompkins. Had 13-10 yesterday. 5 here today. 14-8, going to finish with 28 pounds, 2 ounces. And unfortunately, outside of the projected cut here this week. Tough one to start up the season, JT, but next week will be a great way to get over it.
That's what I love about back-to-back events. We get instant redemption, and it's just our job to go out there and, get it. And I'm super excited to get out there. Last year we started out in 97th, so we're a little better than that this year. So we always climb our way back up. That's get me a little momentum going the next few events, and we got this to push us. So we'll keep going.
Good way of finding the positive. Love hearing it. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Good to have Buddy here today. Had a tough day yesterday, but 5 fish here today. Going to get him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 20 pounds, 7 ounces. What a rally after a tough day yesterday. Didn't get to see Buddy. 20 pounds, 7 ounces here today. So, Buddy, I'm not sure. 20 pounds, 7 ounces gives you a little redemption, but does that make yesterday tougher or easier?
Makes it tougher. I just have a lot of experience on this lake, and I just run all over the lake and never could settle down. And today I just settled down and fished where I know they're supposed to be, and they were there, and wished I'd have done it yesterday.
Well, we'll get a little redemption next week on Martin. Great job out there today. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. 15-7 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for 17 pounds, 12 ounces. Gives him 33 pounds and 3 ounces. I'll finish just outside of the top 50 this time around. Get some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And head down the road to Martin and get a little redemption on him.
Yeah, man, it's cold, but, I just didn't get a lot of bites this week, and that's probably why I didn't make the cut. But we'll move on down the road. It wasn't horrible. I didn't just completely bomb, so we managed to salvage a little bit and move on down the road and warm up and catch some next week.
All right. Enjoy a few days off. We'll see you at Martin. He's from Georgia, and the inaugural EQ champion, the Great Dane, Emil Wagner. 9-7 yesterday, 3 fish here today. 6 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 16-2. Not a great start to the season, but man, you can fix things next week. And I mean, if you're going to have a tough one, it might as well be the first one because you got a lot of time to make that up.
Yeah, that's true. But, this is probably the toughest tournament I've ever had in my life, and I don't even know. You could send me back out there right now, and I don't think I could catch one. So I'm ready for Martin. Got to make a top 10, cancel this one out. We're going to get him.
Sounds like a plan to me. We'll see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our Day 2 weigh-in. 101 anglers weighed in. 50 of them will go out tomorrow, but your tournament leader, Alabama's Stone Cold Kyle Welcher with 45 pounds even. Right behind him, a former champion on this very body of water, Jamie Hartman, followed by Hunter Shryock, Stetson Blaylock, Caleb Kufal, another former champion here in Guntersville, Brandon Card, Wes Logan, Justin Atkins, Cooper Gallant, and Day 1 leader, Corey Johnston. Top 50 will battle it out tomorrow. This is the FXR Bassmaster Elite on Lake Guntersville. We thank all of you for hanging with us on a chilly weigh-in day. We hope to see you all here tomorrow. It's going to be a showdown and throwdown. A big